Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about the gender equalities in Canada. Here is the question: what is the gender equality? So gender equality is described the discrimination in the society where there is discrimination between both genders and they did not get equalities in any sectors in the society. In the next slide, we will discuss about where the genders find the discrimination in, like they find the discrimination at the education system, at the workplace, or at the home also. And we also have some problems due to gender equalities that could be fixed by the social psychology study. According to the social psychologist, they studied that we judge the genders according to their gender. Like we don't give values or their talent or their qualities. We just judge the genders and ethnicity and sexuality orientation. People are quick to judge the group's traits, such as female being less capable than male, and they feel men are physically and emotionally are stronger than women. So that's the reason behind the gender equality in the society. Another reason is stereotype that also explain the discrimination and violence in the context.
So, if we talk about theory, the theory is drive research social psychology. And according to the Alper, the term social categorization refers to the natural cognitive process by which we place individuals into social groups. In this, we just simply categorize the society into groups such as man versus man, rich versus poor, or this results in social conflict. And prejudice has three important components, which are emotional, cognitive, and behavioral. The behavioral one is the most visible one in our world, such as religion, racism, colorism, gender, and age. This theory examines the social grouping, and the stereotype is a cognitive component that is characterizing a group, which is belief and character traits. If we talk about an example, if a woman joins office, then men feel they are superior to the woman, or they feel they are emotionally stronger than women, or they start judging them or misunderstanding them. But while working, women empowerment boost self self-esteem and confidence while addressing gender disparities by overcoming internal barriers to achievement. Preference and behavioral are examples of eternal female qualities that may hamper the growth. And prejudice is like a result of social categorization, and stereotypes are among other things. Like, it is mainly a misunderstanding between our thinking, like what we think, what we feel, as well as what we convey to the others. Now Arsh will explain the further.
Now we will discuss about the gender discrimination in public sector. People in the community believe that in the public sector, women are regarded lower and less capable, as they are less paid than the males. Pay disparities are the most common cause of economic disparities. Despite the fact that the women have the abilities to fulfill goals at work, the old pay system generated social and economic inequities between men and women. Since the males were always praised and paid more than female employees in order to favor men. Discrimination is a social issue since attacks on groups, particularly women, occur in settings when female employees outnumber dominating male workers. Self-categorization hypothesis is used to imply that female victims of sexual harassment are more prone than male victims of workplace aggression to depersonalize their abuse and blame it on the perpetrator bias towards their gender group. When people self categorize, they emphasize similarities between members of their in group and depersonalize their self perception.
Hi, everybody. Now, as my other team member said, the gender equality may be sounding just a normal word to you, but it's the most arousing and most concerning issue which is arising day by day in our country and in other countries as well, like in Canada. Gender equality is a term which is applicable for both men and women. but women are mostly affected by them. Society is not ready to accept the other genders present around them. People are still trying to cope up with the presence of different genders around them, but still somehow inequality comes in between and creates conflicts. Such problems, as my other team members said, that they are occurred at workplaces, educational institutes, and even at homes. Because there are some stereotypes which is being believed by the society, that men are not allowed to cry because they are strong, whereas women are not strong as men. So these are the stereotypes, and basically stereotypes are just a person's mindset, which is hard to change, but still we can get rid of it, because just by the way that acceptance is the only way to cure this discrimination causing disease throughout the population. One should always accept others around them, regardless of their gender, caste, color, etc. Also, it starts from within, like from your own self. One should accept the society as they are, and most importantly, one should accept your own self, that howsoever you are, like with your positivities or negativities, you have to accept yourself. This problem is very much kind of a different, because it's all related to one's mindset, and it's hard to change people's mindset towards a particular thing, a particular stereotype which is being followed by them throughout their life. So one should always teach their upcoming generations, like upcoming their children, that the equality of men and women very nicely, and they should tell their children that the men and women are totally equal. One should always try to break the stereotypes and normalize men's crying and women's superior, women leading a group, and all such things. One should always try to accept themselves as they are, as I already told, with your negativities and positivities. Accept yourself and accept the people around you. So talking about a particular instance, the basic thing which is coming in between men and women in the public sector, in the business sector, is actually the pay wage. Because of the same work, men are being paid more as compared to women, because men are supposed to get higher pays because of their challenging physical strength and stuff, whereas women are not, because they are supposed to be at home and take care of the children and stuff. So I completely agree that most of the times this happens unintentionally, but still a stereotype which should be breaked and upcoming for, and taught to your upcoming generation that this should be breaked. So this is now or never, and it's our responsibility to teach the people around us and accept the reality that men and women are equal, because women's are more superior than men, because they handle their households, they come to the offices, and they manage the offices stuff as well. So the wages should be equal. And also this has been witnessed that the Canada government is also dealing with all these stuff and making their good strength to decline the gap between the wages among men and women. So yeah, I'll be ending by saying that women are also capable of the same things that men do in their lives, and equally capable. So the gender inequality should be removed as soon as possible. Thank you.